Maranatha, my PBC family and friends. Pastor Brian here with another quick bite, living the word. Today we're going to come from Daniel, the book of Daniel, and I want to look at book of Daniel chapter 7, one of the more famous passages, end times prophecies about the four beasts and from the vision that Daniel saw. But in the midst of Daniel's vision on the end times and these four beasts and stuff like this, he sees something that I think we need to take a moment and recognize, because I think a lot of people are starting to get overwhelmed about the times that we live in and the way that the world seems to be going and things of this nature. And I wanted us to consider what Daniel saw in his vision, right? It says this. So he sees all these thrones of these four beasts. And then in verse 9 he says, and beheld till the thrones were cast down. And the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like as pure of wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery steam issued and came forth from before him. Thousands and thousands ministered unto him, and tens of times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were opened. Why I wanted to kind of look at that this morning, guys, is, well, one thing what kind of put that upon my heart is that description of the Ancient of Days, the description of God, right? That his garment was as white as snow, his hair was as pure white like wool. But here's what I think is amazing. Is that we get so nervous about these things that are happening and these beasts that are coming and how the world is changing. And I want us to remember that all these things get cast down before the Ancient of Days. God is still on the throne. God still reigns. God still rules. But the real encouragement to me is also that when that final beast is there, that we see that we are already before that throne of the Ancient of Days. The tens of thousands are before him. So I hope this encourages you today just to remember that God is in control and we need not fear because our God reigns. I hope this encourages you today. As always, remember, I love you, we love you, God loves you, and God's got this.